All right, Tactipants coming back at you with a knife review. All you crazy fools. Chew on this for just a second. Yeah, I know, another knife review from Tactipants, but just hold on. Let me keep your attention for just a couple seconds. How about a knife that never goes dull? Never have to sharpen it, right? It weighs half an ounce, all right, and is under $10. In fact, it's under $5. We are talking about a work knife, something you can't show off to your friends, except the only thing really cool about it is the fact that you'll get a lot of work done, and your buddies will probably want to buy one too, especially since you can buy them at Walmart for like $3. This is the Sheffield 1282 utility knife. Doesn't look like much, and really it's not anything super special on the outside, but it's the character what really counts, boys. So check this out. We are going to go over this work knife really quick. Not a whole lot of fancy terms because it's not a real fancy knife. Starting from the head, going to the tail here, we'll go with the interchangeable razor blades. Super easy. You can buy these anywhere by the boatload. Kind of hard to do on camera. Put them back in and stuff. You have a super secure locking tab here. Never had a blade come out. Never had one act like it was going to come out either. You have about a ½ inch of usable cutting edge there. And like I said, you never have to sharpen them. You can buy these utility blades at Walmart for a bucket of them, for $10. It's ridiculous. And they're crazy sharp. And if you can't handle, me having a couple cuts out of this piece of paper, then hope you can sleep with yourself at night. Just pretty sure that speaks for itself. It's pretty dang sharp. It's a utility knife. It should be sharp. This is a brand new one I just picked out of the box. So, it should be sharp. They stay sharp, though. You can get them in different steels and whatnot. Ones that don't break, different hook shapes. Pressing on here. Like I said, never had one come out. We have jimping on the top and bottom of this handle here. So you can get a nice firm grip. You get a nice lot of control. Moving a little bit farther back, you have your plastic pivot and plastic lock, which is an axis lock, or a very close rendition of an axis lock. Works real good. Whoops. Knocked my table there. It's alright. It's got plenty of nail nicks and knife nicks and stuff like that. Little gun parts falling on it and whatnot. A whole bunch of stuff. This axis lock works great. You have a whole lot of meat that sticks out from the handle here. You've got some ribbing on there, which helps when it's muddy or dirty or got a bunch of crud on it. I've had this thing packed full of sand and dirt and mud and all sorts of junk and shut it down there and left it in my pocket overnight and been able to sleep because I'm just that kind of dude. And then I cleaned it the next day and felt terrible. Anyways, this lock is plenty strong. I've tried breaking it with regular work, but I'm sure if I grabbed it with like this and pushed, I could snap it. But doing regular work, pressing most of the time, using the blade pressing down, because you're not using the back of the knife really that much. Hard using it. I have like 3 of these and have given them away and stuff. They work great. Never had any of them fail. And even if it did, it's $3. So, cry yourself to sleep. Sheffield 1282 is the model number, just in case you missed it at the beginning. It's not like super thin overall. I mean, don't really have much on the table to compare it to. Here's a Leatherman Fuse multi-tool, and it's pretty comparable in thickness, but not in weight. 5 ounces, ½ an ounce. It's all plastic, so none of this will ever rust. The blade will rust, but then you can just replace it, so that's all great. All Gucci'd up there. You don't have any holes in there to blow your stuff out with, so you're just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way and use a Q-tip or leave it in there because you don't really care. All the way at the back, you have a lanyard hole where you can put a strand of paracord, a lanyard, whatever you want. On one of mine, I put a zip tie that faces out just like this, and so it'll sit in your pocket. Hold on one second here. It'll sit in your pocket just like a regular pocket knife would, and the zip tie sticks up, so it's not, it's not like this when you're trying to grab it or sideways in your pocket. It always stays nice and upright. And none of these come with pocket clips, so you just kind of have to live with it. And that's my review. Kind of shot out pretty quick. Sheffield 1282, if you didn't catch it already, then you're probably deaf and blind as a post. I would give it 9 out of 10 stars. My only drawback for this would be the fact that I do kind of wish that pivot was metal, just because I'm a little bit paranoid about that. but for weight and everything being rust proof, I kind of get it. And the fact that you don't have a whole lot of cutting room here. You only get about 1/2 inch, which is plenty for all the stuff that I do, but it would be nice to have, you know, that much cutting edge, because why not? You know, this would not be a great backpacking or hiking or food processing blade, because you just don't have enough there. You can't get into the middle of your summer sausage or your apple that you're trying to cut up and eat for lunch. So that's it. 9 out of 10 stars, Tactipants. This review is over. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day.